We are live. Let me make sure my iPad. I'm sorry. The way this shit is, they don't work on like mobile yet.
Yeah, it do.
Not
I'm
for
on
like
mobile.
you can't like start the broadcast on mobile.
Uh, yeah, it said they was experimenting with mobile.
Yeah, it like you sound like it sound perfect on your end. So it just I guess you just they just haven't like fixed it to go live yet, which would be perfect because I'll be able to use my iPad then. But yeah, so. We wanted to start off before we got into the Cowboys and Browns. We want to start off with Chris Sims' list. Do you want me to read the list out first and then we like react to like or do like five names, talk about the names, and then
Yeah, I think we should do like five names, and if we agree, you know what I'm saying. If we agree, if we would swap out uh for the first five from 40 to 35, if we would change people that's in there, and you know what I'm saying, just basics like that. Because
who
I
the hell
agree
is
with a
40
lot
to
of the names.
45?
I said 40 to 35.
Oh, 40 to 35. I'm about to say, who the hell was 40 to 40? Did he give him 40? Some honorable mention niggas. Them niggas probably terrible. Blake Bortles probably in that honorable mention right now.
Man, you know how you feel about Blake Bortles. It's feel the same way I imagine all Jaguars fans feel.
Man, they fucked their whole they got too greedy, man. They saw that they was doing good and then they should have just you gotta not be scared to cut the fucking cord on shit. Even if you know it's like even if they did good, you know it's disappointing. Like you know like he ain't got the talent. You still gotta be you can't be afraid to cut the cord, man. That's what these teams be afraid to cut that quarterback.
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of their mistakes was coaching though. Like in that game in the playoffs, so was that 2 years ago?
Oh yeah, they got pussy.
Yeah,
They got
they
pussy.
did the complete opposite of what the Falcons did. You gotta have some balance in the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
Get injured.
They literally just was like rah 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 rah, and they got the lead by doing like all the little trick plays and stuff like that, like
All the play actions got
versus
them in the league.
yeah play actions, and these
And
niggas went
Redlocks
right
was
away from
killing
it.
them boys.
Boy, this thing gonna get knocked out, but we ain't here to talk about it.
Oh,
This Anthony Yard from the UK, man, he about to get toasted by Kovalev. Kovalev, a racist and a woman beater. He about to toast the Anthony Yard. Yeah, all right. So let's go through. Let's go to 40 to 35. He had 40 was Tyrod Taylor. 39 was Colt McCoy. 38 was Dwayne Haskins. 37 was Drew Lock. 36 was Robert Griffin. Which Robert Griffin is hurt right now. He I think he out till like October.
yeah, he just got hurt though. The list
Yeah.
was out before he was got hurt. So
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. That's crazy. Two of the Skins quarterbacks is 39 and 38, which I think Dwayne Haskins will eventually be higher than that this season. But just starting
yeah,
off the season,
the fact that he ain't threw a ball yet,
yeah.
I could agree with that. But I know that he got what's the other quarterback from
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he got
37.
him
I would
higher.
definitely switch them. I would definitely put so I will put. I actually like the Drew Lock film a little bit when I watched it, but I'll put Drew Lock at 40 and then put Tyrod at 39.
Yeah,
I was not impressed by Tyrod Taylor last year with the Browns, but I also know that was part situation and part like other things.
Yeah, I was about to say he wasn't set up to succeed at all. That it was set up for him to fail. I completely agree though with moving Drew Lock to 40, everybody down.
Yeah, because we just don't know. I just don't know Drew Lock. I don't know what he capable yet, but I don't think he gonna be like terrible or anything. He ain't the other homeboy that got drafted at number 6. That was
Daniel
wild.
Jones.
Yeah, that
Daniel
was
Jones.
wild.
He the first top 10 pick ever to have a 63 overall in Madden. You know it's a problem if a top 10 overall pick a 63 overall before
like he really, it was really disrespectful for them to draft him 6 overall. Like just disrespectful to the NFL.
hey, they wasn't sold on Dwayne Haskins for some dumb reason, and they let him go to the other team in the division that can compete with him.
They could have at least drafted Drew Lock then. At least draft the dude with the big arm. Like homeboy don't even got a big arm. Like he a mobile. He's supposed to be like a mobile quarterback. He's supposed to be like stereotypical, but that's not what he is. He a more of a mobile quarterback with that was in a stereotypical offense. So like, what are we really doing? Like that's crazy.
Teddy, I was watching a video on Twitter of him throwing the ball. He the biggest bust of all time. They could have traded the pick. That's how bad he is.
Like
If he played
if he played this year, I'd be so surprised.
if he played next year, I'd be surprised. That's how far behind I think he is.
But I guess
Preseason
that
starts next week, so we gonna get to actually see how much he
right.
says.
Well, I guess that's good for the quarterback that's coming up next on the list. He's so his 35 to 30. Um, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Eli Manning, Ryan Tannehill, Josh Rosen, Jacoby Brissett. Which, like, if we being real about this, I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is better than Eli Manning, and I think he should be higher. I know he inconsistent and he can throw as many interceptions as touchdowns, but he's way more talented than Eli Manning at this point.
That's true, but Ryan Tannehill should probably be ahead of most of them.
Oh yeah, I agree with that too. I don't think Ryan Tannehill is bad. Actually, I think
I don't
he
either. I think he was just in a terrible system
and
with
I think
terrible play.
he'll fuck around and they got Marcus Mariota as a starter, right? Look out for him to play this year. Like, and actually, he might actually come in for that nigga and outshine him because he don't do
He
nothing but the
probably
bare
will
minimum.
with a running game and a real left tackle. He'll probably come in and play well too. Tennessee just Tennessee just 8-8. Like they just the 8-8 situation.
Yeah, I hope.
They go
Hopefully,
to
they not even 8-8 this year. I need them to be like 6-10 because the two teams in that division, I want both of them to win like 10 games.
Nah, I don't see that. I only see in the AFC I could see two divisions having 10 10 win teams.
Oh,
And they not one of them. The West and the North.
okay. See, I don't see the North. I see our division having 9-7s. I can see 3-9-17s or 1-10-6 and 2-9-7. I can see something like that. I don't
It
see
all
tennis.
it all depends on the Ravens.
Yeah, Because honestly, if the Ravens are don't live up to the hype this year, then that could propel the two teams
What
at the
hype do
top
they
to be.
got this year though?
Huh?
I think they underrated this year.
No, their defense is gonna be really, really good. Like that's the thing I
I
think people is
completely
underrated
agree.
about. Like
I
they defense
completely
is gonna
agree.
be. Their defense was really good last year, and all they did was add more people to it.
Well, they got rid of people too, but
Well, don't worry about the people they got rid of. It was time for a couple of.
yeah, my logic behind that too is like they not gonna get rid of them if they ain't got nobody that they feel like could fill their shoes and maybe do more.
Right.
I like the Ravens though, and I think Lamar Jackson is better than people give him credit for.
Like Sexton, that nigga Sexton killing Lamar Jackson.
Thanks to just hate Lamar Jackson for some.
Every trip he killed Lamar Jackson.
They gotta really run like a rollout based offense. Set everything up from the run, then get theirs through rollouts. I think that would be their best bet. And them and Hollywood, he should be they take the top off the defense guy. Don't take much act to just throw the ball as far as you can.
Right. And he got talent, man. Like I like that. Who they just got some? Who did they get? Mark Ingram. Who did they get at running back? They just signed
Mark
somebody.
Ingram.
Yeah, they signed
Yeah,
Mark Ingram. Well, I really like Mark Ingram still. Like he the type of running back you need with Lamar. Like he that good balance with him. Got the power and you got the
yeah.
runner, and they still
I
got the
think Mark.
homeboy with the dreads. I think they got the shit.
The rest of their backs is like real mediocre though. Mark
No,
Ingram is perfect.
no, I like homeboy with the dreads. He ain't bad. Not
You talking
Allen.
about Collins?
Yeah, Collins. Collins wasn't bad to me last year. I think he averaged like 5 yards a carry.
He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. He was mediocre.
Oh nope. He suffered a broken leg, so he won't be playing.
Mark Ingram and Lamar is what they need back there. Because if you play that option and Mark Ingram get the ball coming up the middle and you on your back you on your heels, he running through some shit.
All right, what do you think about Josh Rosen?
Josh
He,
Rosen
he
was
was
in
at
the
32.
worst situation of all time last year. I don't think a rookie quarterback ever went to a worse situation than he was in last year. A new coach, no talent on it.
A defensive coach, by the way,
Right, a
not even just
defensive coach that was new, no talent on the roster besides a running back that's just coming back off a season ending injury, even though it was a risk. Your best receiver is 50. He was in a lose-lose situation, to say the least.
yeah.
But
I
I
think
like Josh Rosen. I don't think he sucked. I think he actually a good player.
me neither, and I actually think him going to the Dolphins is like what he needs because they got the coach from the Patriots. So you know that's the style of offense they about to try to implement. They got all of the short, fast receivers already. So like I actually don't think the Dolphins gonna be terrible this year. I know a lot of people do, but I don't think they're gonna
I
be
don't
that
think
bad.
the Dolphins and the Jets, and I think that whole division gonna be good. Actually, I think the whole AFC East gonna be all right this upcoming year. I think the Jets is gonna be a sleeper, and
Yeah,
if
I actually do
any of the
too.
divisions if any of the divisions really beat each other up in the AFC, the Jets might slide in a wild card spot.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Yeah, that's what I think they could do because I think Sam Darnold is good.
yeah, I think Sam Darnold is good too, and I like some of their weapons. I really like Bell. I think Robbie Anderson, but he would play real good down the stretch, and I think he gonna be like they finally got a rhythm together. But yeah, all right, let's continue with the list. He had between so from 30 to 25, we got oh no, Jacoby Brissett is another one. First off, I'm surprised nobody has like traded for him.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett is a lot better than the public give him credit for.
Like why?
Everywhere he went, he had success. Like when he was in the Patriots, he was balling. Went to the Colts, was balling. I don't know why ain't nobody gave him or not gave him a chance, but really put the press on getting.
Like Denver, instead of going after Joe Flacco, why not go after
Yeah.
Brissett? He younger. Well, they wanted to draft the quarterback anyway, so I guess that was their reasoning. But I don't know. I
Instead of
think this
wasting
is.
a pick, instead of
You said
wasting a
what?
pick on a quarterback, go get you a quarterback to show he can play in the league.
Right, and you probably only had to spend a third rounder to get him as well.
Right.
Weird with Jacoby Brissett. I think this is his last year. They got him under contract. They like to continue to control him though, and I know it's definitely something that they had to do because um, they can't trust like that Andrew Luck can stay healthy. Like even though I like Andrew Luck a lot, you just his health is just he always at risk of not being able to like even right now he kind of hurt. So you got to have that
Yeah,
backup plan.
he is definitely fragile.
But yeah, I don't think the quarter. I think the quarterback position is a little bit deeper than people realize too. That like Jacoby Brissett at 31, that's like he could be a starting
Wait,
quarterback.
30.
Josh Rosen
I
at
thought
32,
nah when they 35.
uh it was so 35 to 31 is Fitzpatrick, Manning, Tannehill, Rosen,
Oh,
Brissett.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that say a lot though. Brissett at 30, 31, and he a backup.
right.
That say a lot.
That's true. I guess it do. It kind of say a lot, but I think a lot of these a bunch of these quarterbacks is about to move up anyway. Like I think this list gonna look totally different next year.
Yeah, because he had like five rookies on that list,
Uh huh.
or not five. I'm
Well,
tripping. Like
four.
five
No, it's
people.
four. It's four.
Four.
No, it's three. One, two. Yeah,
Kyler,
three.
Lot, Haskins. Yeah, it's three.
That's it. Three. But then some of these young players is gonna move up too. So we got 30 to 26 is Jackson, Mariota, Keenum, Winston, Dalton. And like I totally agree with this the way this is set up. Even though I think Jackson may is probably gonna end up being better than Mariota, I can't put him up ahead of him right now because Mariota could just make a couple extra throws and still have some of the running ability. Keenum, Keenum, I mean, Keenum has a little bit better track record than some of these guys, but he wasn't that good last year. But that also that Broncos team was like a crater. It was crater. Then you got Jameis. Um, I like Jameis, but he just make too many mistakes, and his off the field affects a lot of what he do on the field. So And Andy Dalton is Andy Dalton. Like this is around the range. Actually, the next quarterback that we get to after this list, I would have Andy Dalton above, but like it's not like a big argument about it. Any thoughts on them?
Hold on.
What?
Let's see. I don't know if
Can you hear me now? Hold
nah.
on.
It's all bad.
Is this still static?
Yeah. I'm about to
Nah, yeah, it is.
check.
Hold on. It, what about now?
I think it might be on my end. Hold on. Let me
Yo,
can you hear me?
no, I see you going in and out. I think it is on your ear. Yep, definitely on your ear. Yeah, you got headphones in. Oh, well then. Let me fill time until you get back in. Yeah, my I don't know what to think about Marcus Mariota though. I feel like he always injured. Like he always a step away from being on the IR. Yeah, what up? You back? Yeah. It sounds like you talking through like a cheese grater.
Can you hear me now?
Now you sound bad far away. But yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What about now?
All right, it's better.
All right. Yeah. Must have been on my end.
Uh, but yeah, you got any thoughts on those? Hold on. All right, yeah, you got any thoughts on those? That list of quarterbacks.
On
So the Jackson, Mariota, Keenum, and Winston and Dalton.
uh yeah, I do actually.
Did you? It was it
Case
somebody you
Keen
didn't agree with?
Case Keenum at 28, I can't agree with.
But
I
you
just
think that's
think,
too high?
yeah, I don't think Case Keenum is better than Mariota, Jackson, Brissett, or Rosen. Actually,
Oh no, you disrespectful. You disrespectful. He actually has a playoff run. Like
yeah, but what was the team around him?
I mean, the team was like he's been able to like do things. Like he was able to win like 7 games with what you call it as his coach, Jeff Fisher as his coach. That
uh,
nigga's terrible.
that's true. But what has he done since?
I mean, he wasn't terrible last year, but the team, that's what I think. I think the team just was it was a bad situation last year, and that like studied everybody's belief in him. But I don't think he was terrible last year. It's just the situation.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's a worse Alex Smith, a lot worse.
Woo, a worse Alex Smith. Like his completion percent, he was 62% last year, threw 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, and almost threw for 4,000 yards. Like he didn't have a terrible like the year was it was mediocre, but it wasn't terrible. And he went 6-10 last year.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't think it was that bad. Like I don't think he. I think he just he
I
is
can
like
I can see why he right there because Mariota always hurt, and Lamar Jackson they ain't really let him loose yet. So I can understand why it's the way it is, but I I don't think Case Keenum is belongs right there. RG3 better than Case Keenum.
no man, no. RG3's been washed up for like 4 years though. Like he not washed up. I will say that. He's a backup quarterback. Like he's a good backup quarterback. Like he's not a starter. The
Is
Browns
Ca-
should have chosen that.
is Case Keenum better than Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah, man. Tyrod Taylor was bad last year.
Okay, that's last year. But you brought up the old shit? So let's talk about what Tyrod did the year before last when he had a, a organization that was at least halfway decent. Y'all was in shambles last year. Y'all ain't know what the fuck to do until they fired you and what's the name?
This is true, but like I don't know. I just never been that impressed with him. Even though I think of him as a high level backup as well, though. Like I think of them as like if you got a lower level starter, then you don't want him as your backup because he might end up playing over your starter. Think of him as like you put them on as backups on a good team, and if they step in, they can step in and do something on a good team.
And I don't know, man. Case Keenum is a backup.
I think he a lower level starter. Like, especially if you got a good team, I feel like he is the like. I feel like he can make better plays with his arm than like somebody like Tyrod Taylor or somebody like. I actually think him and Tannehill is like a better comparison.
Case Keenum can't do nothing with Tannehill.
Nothing with him.
Nothing with him. You put Case Keenum on that Dolphins team, it's getting uglier than it got with Tannehill. Tannehill was getting hit every 2 seconds. Hood, wow, every trip. He ain't have a chance. He should be all right this year though, cause Flores got them boys changing the culture out there. What's the next step? Who else was Jameis?
Yeah, Jameis. I think Jameis is either put up or shut up time for Jameis. Like he still got the talent and everything, but I think his off the field his off the field shenanigans hurt his on field stuff. And what up, Slay?
What's going on?
I think Jameis.
Can y'all hear me?
I
Yeah, we
think
can hear
Jameis
you.
gonna have a good
Okay.
year. I can't hear him. I can't hear Slave.
You can't hear him?
No, I can't hear him.
Teddy,
Let
you
me
can hear
see.
me though? Catch you?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Damn, I wonder why he can't hear me. Do I
Can't
gotta
hear
mute me?
me.
Yeah, I can hear Lante.
This nigga can hear you. I can hear him. I can hear both of y'all, and he can hear both of us, but you can't hear him. That's wild.
Damn. Can you? Damn.
Yeah,
You don't speak no louder. We can hear you. I can hear you perfectly fine.
I can't hear him. That's
Let's see.
I'm gonna leave and come back and see if that. Wait, my shit just did some weird shit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you, Teddy.
All right, Slave, you talk.
Yo.
I
No.
seen his name, his little thing move, but I don't hear him.
Damn. I ain't muted it. No, that's crazy.
No, y'all. You. That's what I'm saying. You can. I can hear you perfectly fine.
All right, I'm gonna leave and join back in.
All right, let's see if that works.
Teddy, you kind of fill me in. What was y'all speaking about? Y'all was running down that quarterback list.
Yes, we were. We were to the Lamar Jackson, Mariota, Keenum, Winston, and then Dalton, like that little part of the list.
Yes. So I'm guessing that's like bottom to the left, second to the
No,
left.
no, 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 no. It is 30 to 26 is the top 40 list.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what y'all was like going one by one or?
I get a spiel at the beginning, and then we was able to. All right, Avery talk, but yeah, I was giving a spiel, and then
Latte, can
I
you
was
hear me?
just we're just seeing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I hear you now, Abe.
All right, bet. Yeah, we're just seeing if we can. We was just going to discuss it.
Can he hear me now though?
All right. Latte, can you hear me?
You
Yeah,
can't hear Lante, can you, Avery?
Nope. Why is it doing that? Do we gotta be like friends or something on here?
No, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I see it like Latte popping up like you talking, but I can't hear him, so it's like the same thing.
All right, what about now? Can you hear Avery
yo,
speak?
Yo,
yeah, I hear Abe.
no, I don't think you can hear
He
me.
don't hear you. No,
Abe
Avery,
can't.
you can't hear Lante now. But
Yeah,
we got to keep going because I don't think we go. No, that's not gonna work. This is dumb.
damn, I
Huh.
done came in and messed everything up. This your first time trying this, huh?
Yeah. Yep. This is my first time trying this.
Damn,
Cause
that's my
I know Google don't go out again because that's not gonna make it work better. Um, let me see how to do it.
You probably got to do something to the settings, Teddy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the settings. There's not a lot of them. They said this shit was beta. That's probably why. Probably somebody might have to use their computer. That's probably the thing.
Oh yeah, cause I'm on my phone too. Damn, you on
Both of
your
y'all
phone,
on y'all phone.
Teddy, or
Yeah.
you on your laptop?
No, I'm on my laptop. You and Lante both on y'all phones.
Oh, look, damn. All right, go ahead, y'all, cause y'all was already in it, so y'all go ahead. Did Teddy leave?
No, I'm back in. I just did it just to mess with it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Uh, Teddy, you talking? I can't hear you.
Oh, you
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
me now,
me,
Avery?
Abe? Nah, he can't hear you. I can hear you though.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna just y'all finish the show. Y'all was already
Teddy, can
halfway
you
through
hear
it. I'm gonna
me?
just stop.
I can hear you, Lante.
Oh, that was strange.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Huh. I wonder if I guess I could just no, we could do it. We could do it. Y'all just ain't gonna be able to respond to each other
Yeah,
because they said they can hear all three of us. Like it was somebody in the chat. I just put the comment on the screen. Said we can hear all three of us. So I'll just go back and forth to y'all and respond to what y'all said.
nah, tell Abe to join back in. I'm gonna try to join off the same link you sent him instead of the link you sent me, and
All
I'm gonna see
right,
if
let's
that
see if
works.
that works.
Back in, I'm gonna leave.
All right. Hold on. Cool, let me call this shit. Oh no, he back in. All right, let me. I added him. Boom.
Can you hear me, Teddy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear him too.
Oh, we
All
good
right,
then.
cool.
We
All right,
good.
we good. Yeah, I can hear Lante. We straight now.
So what the hell happened?
I don't know. I don't know. That's why
All
I
right.
said let me come out and come back in because I might have been the one that messed everything up in the first place. But who was y'all on? Y'all heard y'all when I came in. Y'all was on James Winston.
No, at first we was on Case Keenum first. What's your thoughts on Case Keenum? Lante just shitted on the boy.
Case Keenum, man. Case Keenum is one of them players, like man, like he in the group with like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like they can play, they can play, but it's like always something. Like they can't get over that hump. Like they
Need the
just good
perfect
enough to
situation.
yeah, like they just good enough to be your second string quarterback. I ain't bringing him in and start or nothing. Honestly, he not even competing for the number one spot. Go ahead, get acclimated to this number two spot. Hold this clipboard. Like if he your backup, you in there though. You good though. If he your backup, but if you gotta rely on him to start, then no, he ain't cutting the cake. He ain't cutting the cake though. But as a backup, he's a very capable backup quarterback. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Kingdom. Like he alright, but he not he he's average for real. Like but like he's like in the tier that's about to be below average, but he's still average.
You taking Keenum over Mariota,
So
Lamar Jackson, Brissett, and Tannehill?
You said am I taking Kingdom over Tannehill? Uh, that's tough.
Tannehill, Josh Rosen, Jacoby Brissett, Lamar Jackson, and Marcus Mariota.
I ain't gonna fake. Give me Jacoby Brissett, man. I ain't gonna fake. He's solid. I like Jacoby Brissett. Marcus Mariota is just too mediocre, man. Marcus mediocre is too mediocre to me. That nigga is too average. Too average. Like he's like 8-8 every time. Like, but no, give me Mariota or Brissett though. I like Brissett though.
okay, okay. Um, and Dalton, do y'all believe Andy Dalton should be hired as high as he is?
Yeah, but he sucked too.
Yeah, like the water pistol. He ain't. He like when he was getting that hype when they was winning, but he fizzled out, man. He proved he what he was. He showed his peak. He peaked already. He peaked early. So like with him now, it is what it is. Like you know what you gonna get from him, but he ain't. He falling. He's been falling for real. He already showed you he can't really get you over that hump for real. But you know what I'm saying. A lot of niggas in the league gonna take him over a lot of quarterbacks though. Like they giving up draft picks for him. So
All right, so let's go to the next because I got some objections with Andy Dalton in reference to the next five names on the list. So 25 to 21, Joe Flacco, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, and Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Andy Dalton should be 23. I think he should be ahead of Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, and Joe Flacco.
I could see why you would say that, but then I could
And it's
argue.
just Kyler Murray just off of he hasn't played yet. We keep going.
I can argue Josh Allen should be in the high 30s. I
Yeah,
don't think Josh
yeah.
Allen is good. Josh Allen has a really strong arm, but
Man,
man,
cannon for arm, but
22 he sucked.
And the speed. He got speed. That's the
He
only
can
other
run,
thing. He's fast as
but
shit. He like
throwing the
uh
ball, he
Gronk.
sucked. He he worse than Lamar Jackson throwing the ball.
yeah, his accuracy is terrible. He like a pitcher that ain't got no control. Like you got all that power, but you can't direct the ball to where it needs to go. Like you overthrowing everything. Then first of all, you
Oh
too
no,
big for
hey,
one to
he
not
he
even be able to be accurate though. Like
he digging in the dirt a lot on short throws. He's
yeah, he
bad.
just yeah, I said that's just bad. Like
He is bad.
that's
That
just
dude
bad.
suck.
Like for one though, you was too big though. Like he like 6'5", bro. He can scan the whole field. He should really be dropping them off though. Like, cause some people like well, he's still young though. So I guess you really got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like Flacco and Dalton got pretty huge sample sizes, and that can work to their benefit, and that can also work to their disadvantage because like you seen what they have to offer, like you seen they best. Like we ain't really seen Josh Allen best. What he going into his third year in the league?
Second.
Yeah, so yeah, he was a rookie last year. So yeah, we ain't like I guess you gotta put him up there because of that, because of potential alone though. And because you seen what they had, what Flacco and Dalton got to offer, they got a pretty good sample size. So you know they ain't really you ain't you know what you getting out of them though. It's gonna be either a lot of yards and a lot of turnovers, or just a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by Josh Allen, but he got the talent. But I actually, and I think so. I got another gripe with. I think Andy Dalton should move up. Uh, they definitely should be ahead of James Winston though, because James Winston too inconsistent. I want
What
to
is
see more
Andy
Jacoby
Dalton?
Brissett, but we just not gonna
Wait
see
a
more.
minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa,
What is,
whoa. Andy Dalton consistent?
he
Consi-
consistently who he is.
He
Consistently
consistently
average.
shitty.
That's
I'd rather
cool.
have a
That no,
dude
he
that's
ain't. He
I'd rather have a
see
dude
that's the
that's
thing though. He not shitty.
yes he is.
No, he not, man. He just
Yes
not. He's
he
Yeah,
a.
is.
like
You know what Andy
he
Dalton is? He's an average quarterback, which is cool.
Okay.
Like
he
if you go,
He
if
he
I'm gonna
he
always get average, I'm good with that.
he, he
but
first
like
off he's below average.
He's not below
And he's only below average because he got AJ Green. You remove AJ Green, he a whole world. He ain't on the list.
it. It ain't like they
yeah,
got any other weapons. It's just AJ Green.
Tyler Eifert.
He been hurt every year.
yeah,
So
he
has
had
Andy
like one good
Dalton.
season. He been hurt every year. That
Man,
whole team.
you talk
AJ
about a
Green
nigga.
too.
You talk about a nigga that's gonna get you 25 touchdowns. His shit gonna be 25 and 10 every year, just about every
Hey
year.
Teddy,
That's
what's
like that's an
20?
average
eh,
quarterback.
No,
What is
Teddy, that
25
that
and
10
10
turned it more to
when
like
you ain't
15.
winning games? I don't. I'd rather have a quarterback that's gonna give me 8-8 and near the playoffs than have Andy
Man,
Dalton.
no. You could put Andy Dalton on a lot of teams and they go make the playoffs. We see this. We see this at the
Like
beginning of
who?
his career. Man,
What team
Right?
you
We
put
ain't
him on
seen it
that's making the
since.
playoffs?
let me think. Think who just missed the playoffs last year?
Pittsburgh, no.
Nah, they missed the play. They made the playoffs. They made the playoffs, nigga. They
Oh, they no, they
They
oh no
missed the
they missed
playoffs.
Pittsburgh didn't make the
they
playoffs though.
you're right. They missed it because cheating ass refs. Uh
No, they missed it because Baltimore.
no,
Because
they missed it
Baker
because that
Mayfield threw that
they,
slap.
no, they missed it because of that Jesse James play.
No, they
Where
missed
the
it
nigga
because Baker Mayfield threw that slap.
that too, but they
Yeah,
missed it
that was
because
part of it. So yeah, he was
but
wide
Jesse James
open.
caught a touchdown, caught a pass, reached over the end zone and scored,
Oh God.
and they said it was a drop. Like the nigga scored a touchdown.
Hey, same refs cheated me out of the Super Bowl. I ain't complaining.
They changed that rule though. Thank God. Thank God. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
the reason why the niggas missed the playoffs. Who else? Who's another team?
like
Shit,
if you put him on,
you put him on Denver last year. They went 9 games with the receivers they had. He gonna get you 9 games.
Denver,
I'll have to
yeah,
go see who they played.
They had running backs and receivers last
Nine
year, and
games
the
ain't gonna
offensive
get you in
line.
the playoffs though.
But it's gonna get you close. That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna at least get you. He gonna get you to 9 wins if you got a decent, like if you got a good team. Like other quarterbacks, like Case Keenum, as y'all was just saying, he couldn't even get them to 9 wins last year. Eddie Dalton would have.
You get Jacoby Brissett, one of them teams, he can get you 10 wins.
We don't know that
yeah.
though.
I like Jacoby Brissett, man. He could play.
We don't know that because he ain't had one of them teams.
He hasn't had a chance to like play a full season yet either though. It's like we need to see him play a full season for us to really know.
That's true. That's true.
We just going off potential, which is what they're doing with Josh Allen and some of these other quarterbacks. But which is
Yeah,
why I guess
ain't
Jacoby should be a little bit higher.
ain't no way Josh Allen should be 23.
Yeah, that's
That's
pure
pure
potential.
potential, man. That's all. Yeah, that's pure potential.
That this is all because Chris Sims probably see a lot of himself in Josh Allen. Honestly,
Chris Sims see a big arm in Josh Allen, and that's
he,
all he got.
that nigga
Well,
Chris Sims
we
had
really
a
too
huge
much out of
arm.
Chris Sims, so he shouldn't be.
He had a huge arm though. He was one of them niggas that had like 99 throwing power on bad.
He played for Tampa Bay, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
No, his career got fucked up with that spleen shit though. Like nigga lost his spleen on a in a game.
And finished the game though. He finished the game.
He lost his what?
The spleen, he almost
Spleen.
died.
Nigga, they rushed that nigga to the hospital. He's in the hospital for like 14 days after.
Damn, nigga almost got killed.
With a no spleen. So yeah. But like yeah. I think I think Andy Dalton a little bit better than y'all think he is.
We will see. We'll see this year what he
Yeah,
looking like.
What What about Kyler Murray? That's the one that we ain't talked about.
so I'm not that big of a fan of Kyler Murray as a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
people
knew
I
you was
see.
gonna say that.
Yeah,
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm just he just not my he's just not my type of quarterback.
I think
Like I wish he was about 4 inches taller.
I completely agree. That's the only flaw in his game is in the NFL. First off, you got probably the worst offensive line in the league. And when them dudes rushing at you, he in trouble. Like I don't see him sitting in the pocket making no throws. It's not happening. But
Yeah,
if
he
he
tried
do
to get to
do
that sideline. They gonna kill him.
it, if he can magically do it, he gonna be crazy.
They gonna have to drop him back far too. But like this the thing though. Like
Oh, he's not getting at the center.
it ain't even just the height though. It's like all right, like they said, Baker Mayfield and Drew Brees is small. He's like much smaller than him. Like but
Right.
like no exaggeration. He's about 2.5 inches shorter than Baker Mayfield.
So what is his
How
listed
tall is
height?
Baker Baker?
Is
How tall is
listed
Baker Mayfield? 5'11".
yeah, like 5'11 and a half, maybe. He about 5'9". Like he standing next to
Oh,
AB.
he's 5'9".
He stood next to AB and he looked smaller than AB. Like significantly smaller than AB.
He's 5'9" for sure.
Nigga, a 5'9" quarterback, bro.
Exactly. Doug Flutie. That's what he is. Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie was decent, but like hopefully his speed and quickness, because he is like he blazed.
Yeah.
I think he's a slot receiver. Like
He
He
got a strong ass
Hey Teddy.
arm though, man,
Teddy,
and he
he
accurate
Darren
though.
Sproles with a crazy arm. That's what he is.
Yeah, that's what he accurate and he got an arm though, man. That's the only thing. Like I don't know, man. 5'9" quarterback, I really don't know, but
That ain't my
I
speed either, but
I feel like he gonna be good though.
I
I
do
want to
too.
see. I,
He got, he got a coach that's gonna cater to him. That's the main
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, I want to see what they do with that offense too. That's gonna tell me a lot too. And
And
some
he
of
got
these,
a is David Johnson still healthy?
yeah, he should be fully healthy this year, like back in shape, motivated, all that good stuff.
So they're gonna lean on him a lot. You know, Larry Fitz still out there being a professional. So he's surrounded by,
They drafted like
you know what I'm
four
saying?
receivers too this
Yeah,
draft.
they drafted some speed. They got
They
Isabella.
said, yeah, Isabella's supposed to be good, but they said not even the dude that they drafted above Isabella is the other dude they drafted in like the sixth round. They say he been showing out in training camp.
Hakeem Butler.
They not him. They said he ain't been as good as they. He like more of a project receiver. They said it's another dude that they drafted that's supposed to be like because they drafted four receivers. There's another dude that's been tearing it up in camp.
We know what kind of project he gonna be. Throw it up, I'm gonna go get it. That's what
Yeah,
Hakeem Butler gonna
he's
be.
huge. That dude is huge.
Working out with Megatron, and he bigger than Megatron.
Yeah, so hopefully he gets some red zone touchdowns. And then you got Sam Darnold and I don't know. I'm not. Jimmy is very interesting to me. Like he hasn't shown enough to me either. Like
Show
Yeah,
I
that's
like
enough. He ain't
I,
played enough.
exactly, but like I like the accuracy. I like the. I don't like the decision making. The decision making wasn't good last year, but like he can make the throws and everything. But like he just so like fragile. Like he always hurt. This
I
nigga,
don't
I
trust
can't
no
believe the
backup
Browns did this
quarterback that
dumbass
came
play.
from New England, bro. Every backup quarterback that came from New England, they got all that hype and just been trashed though. Like I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I don't see it. I don't think San Francisco should have paid him all that money either.
I disagree, Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett is good. That's a good quarterback.
See, Jimmy showed me way more though than Jacoby has so far.
That's because Jimmy had Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, that's true too. I'll be forgetting. Well, he still got him, so it don't even matter.
Man,
Like
that
that's
Jacoby,
that's Latte again with the damn static.
oh, my shit static again.
Uh, who this the Callaway is fast, boy. He can't catch for shit, boy. He got some speed. Yeah, yeah. I would actually move Jimmy up though ahead of the next two quarterbacks because I'm really not sold on either one of these two. But I've been seeing like one of these two quarterbacks get MVP buzz. So y'all want to go into
Am I still static?
20 to 16? Yeah, kind of. But it's not that bad, I guess. Um, Also, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, I actually think will be he gonna be a top 12 quarterback this year. You can
Top what?
y'all can quote me on that. Top 12. Y'all can
Hey
quote me on
Teddy.
that.
Hey Teddy, lift your hand up and swing it real hard at your face.
You'll see. Watch.
I like Sam Darnold, but top 12?
Yep.
You
Sam
tripping.
Darnold top 12, and Baker Mayfield gonna be top 8 this year.
You
Watch.
crazy.
Watch.
Baker Mayfield got everything he need to be a top 8 quarterback. And you know what? He ain't gonna be.
Don't be no hater, man. You ain't sitting here
I'm
watching
not
these.
being a hater. I'm
You ain't
not
sitting
being
here
a hater.
watching these highlights of this
I
Falcons
hey,
game. Boy, he
hey,
was shredding these
miss me
niggas.
with the highlights. Y'all money is gonna be running the ball. If
Oh
y'all
no,
gonna
no,
win a
no.
lot of
You
games,
we
it's gonna be because y'all ran the ball.
Hey, let's not get on that yet. We trust me. In the Brown section, I got some real shockers for people. Yeah, don't let's not get on that yet though. Let's not talk about that. This nigga
All right,
Avery
we
dropped
we,
off.
we can hold that off there.
All right, so let's go to 20 through 16 is Trubisky, Goff, Carr, Mayfield, and goddamn Nick Foles.
Nick Foles a bad motherfucker,
he
man.
the
He a
most
bad motherfucker.
interesting.
He's
He
a
definitely the
bad
most interesting
motherfucker,
name on
man.
here to me.
Me too, man. Because as bad as I want to put Baker ahead of Nick Foles, I cannot do it.
Yeah,
I
especially
ain't
not
trying.
Alright.
yet.
Can y'all hear me?
Not until I see what he do in Jacksonville. If he go
Yeah,
there and return to who Nick Foles really is, okay, it is what it is. But based on the last two, I can't do it. Nick Foles was about to make another Super Bowl run if what's
Damn,
the
bro.
name would
Like,
have caught that
what the
ball.
fuck
Alshon would
going
have
on
caught
with
that
this
ball.
shit? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Avery. I don't think you and Lante can hear each other again.
Can't hear
Yeah,
him.
because it was like hella static and shit. Like, I could
Hold
barely
on.
hear what y'all was saying. So I tried to, like,
Slack.
refresh my
Tell
screen
him to leave too. I'm
to
gonna
see
leave
if,
and
like,
come
that'll
back.
work. But it had took me out and put
What
me back in. But,
what about he said
damn.
you leave too and then come back in. Hold on. All right. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, can you Latte talk?
Yo,
Can you hear, baby?
Is he talking? I know I can't hear him.
yeah, I hear Avery though.
I don't think he hear you though.
Did he leave out?
Yeah, I can't hear
Avery,
him
leave
either.
out and come back in. Leave out and come back in. All right. While we wait on him to come back in, but yeah, this is crazy. But I see Dan Carr that 1 year, man. He's still living off that 1 year.
Who Foles?
No, Carr.
Oh, fuck Derek Carr. He sucks.
We about to see a lot of him. He about to be the star of our what you call it, our podcast for the next couple weeks. With
Actually,
him
you know
doing
what?
hard knocks.
You said you would put Jimmy G in front of 20 and 19, which is Trubisky and Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I would just swap Garoppolo and Derek Carr.
It's that 1 year though, man. Like that 1 year, he
I
was
don't.
literally in the MVP conversation.
Hey Teddy, if we just taking 1 years, Matt Ryan would be probably number one. I could find another year that could make Cam Newton number one. Then I can find another year to make Phillip Rivers number one. Then I can find another year to make Russell Wilson number one,
Man,
etc.
that's why
etc.
but that's why we down at 18 and not at the top.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably a year to make Matt Stafford the top five.
Shit, what you call it? I had him top 5 last year.
I don't blame him. I thought he
And
was top five last year.
They immediately regretted that shit. That's because they had
Not necessarily. Nah, he
that's
was
because
a
they had homeboy
Patricia came in there
in.
on some no more gunning. We gonna run it, and Stafford just couldn't adjust.
It's so crazy though. It's not even just 1 year. I'm looking at it right now. It's 2 years for Derek Carr. 32 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. The second year, he went 7-9. He was 61 completion percentage. That was the second year. Then the third year is the 12-3, 28-6.
That's when he broke his leg, right?
Yeah, man. It's 2 years
Years
though.
in the
That's 2
season.
years.
Teddy, that's 2 years before a real injury. That's an injury.
Yeah. I want to see what he look like this year though. Like this year gonna tell it all probably. They got weapons now.
He gonna suck.
Um,
He gonna suck, but AB gonna mask a lot of it
and I
because
like
they
they running.
had
I like
weapons.
I like the running back too.
They had
And
a
they got
Amari Cooper.
yeah, but he was better. They offense wasn't running right last year, and I don't think Amari Cooper. He just didn't want to be there. I don't think
That's exactly what it was.
he didn't want to be there. Also, I like that running back a lot, a lot.
Jacobs.
Yeah, I like Jacobs a lot, a lot. And he don't got that wear and tear that most Alabama niggas come in the league with.
That's true. I seen a preview of Hard Knocks
Uh,
when Gruden was giving him a speech talking about dreams and nightmares. I think they're gonna be all right this year.
he sound like a
They're-
kook. No, 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 no. That nigga
I think
sound
I
nuts.
think they gonna be
Absolutely
Who,
nuts.
John Gruden?
I think they're
Yes.
gonna be all right. I think they're gonna be all right after that speech.
Man, that nigga John Gruden sound like a fucking kook.
Hey, John Gruden, that was the perfect speech that they needed to hear.
That's why you got faith in the AFC West.
Well, nah, them ain't even the two teams that I think gonna ball. I think the Chargers and the Chiefs gonna go bananas this year.
I can see it. Hopefully, Melvin Gordon can get back to the.
They don't care. They don't care. He ain't Zeke. He ain't a Zeke or he don't really matter that much. Philip Rivers was correct when he said we got backs that could pretty much do what he do.
Yeah, because they had the one nigga come in last year, Jackson. That nigga was running good.
They got backs.
But yeah, Trubisky. I don't know, man. Trubisky kind of like a more experienced Josh Allen though. Strong arm, but
Nah,
that ain't really where he made his bones. That nigga make
I
his
see.
bones on the ground.
I seen Mitch make some throws though.
He can make some throws. I'm not denying that, but like where he make his bones is he can get out and get and throw off the run and shit like that.
Yeah, that's true. I give you that. That's true, but he ain't he ain't no he ain't Josh Allen. If Josh Allen had to throw at a target as small as Tariq Cohen, he would throw in the dirt all game. That's how bad he is.
Man, what a fucking throw, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Avery. Avery. This nigga old, but we can't hear this nigga. Alright.
And just
No, I
came
took him
back.
out, put him back in. Hopefully it worked. But yeah. And Jared Goff, I'm not a fan at all. But he made some good throws in that playoff run. But I just don't see it. Like he's Andy Dalton to me.
No way. You not finna no.
Like
Don't disrespect Mitch like that.
I don't like Jared. No,
Oh,
I'm
you
talking
said
about Jared
Jared
Goff.
Goff.
I'm talking about Jared Goff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jared Goff is Andy Dalton to me.
He better than Andy Dalton, but I get it. He only a little bit better.
Like, I think he better than Andy Dalton too. I think he should be, but I think he should be about 20 on this list.
Yeah, he should
Like
be
Andy
20.
Dalton, I thought Andy Dalton should have been like 23.
He should be 20. Derek Carr should be 21.
Really, yeah, I like Derek Carr. At least he got a little bit more arm talent.
The crazy thing is, Goff throw a beautiful deep ball. That's the only thing he can throw though.
Yeah, that's it. But he can't like gun a ball into like a soft window.
Uh-uh. He ain't built for that. But that's why McVay makes sure all his medium routes is wide open.
Yeah,
You throwing the ball 15 yards, you got Cooper Cup wide open. Who we Baker and Foles, they
they
that's where they
perfectly
both.
positioned.
Yeah,
But
that's where
I'm
they
telling you, the quarterback that I'm about to say next, you gonna want to move him right above Kirk Cousins. Oh damn, I just spoiled it. You gonna want to move? I think I will pick Foles and Mayfield over Kirk Cousins though. But
I would pick
continue.
Foles, Mayfield, Goff, and Carr and Trubisky over Kirk Cousins. Have you ever seen the dude that throw an interception every five third and eights? Kirk
I
Cousins
don't think
throw
that. I don't think that lowly of him.
Kirk Cousins throw an interception every five third and eight.
I know he better show improve this year. I know that.
With the weapons he had in Minnesota, he was still
Yeah,
out there looking shitty.
they offensive line wasn't that good last year though. That was the problem.
They didn't have to be good. Stephon Diggs and Thielen was open off the line. Could nobody do nothing with them two? Hope for the best. They was out there beating the shit out of them corners.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
and
So
the
yeah,
next
but yeah, it's Cousins, Stafford, Prescott, Rivers, and Wentz.
Carson Wentz 14, Stafford 13, Prescott
I
12,
ain't roll. I ain't rolling.
Rivers 11. That's
I
the
ain't
order
rolling.
it should be.
I could switch Rivers and Wentz, but I think Wentz is better than Prescott, Stafford, and
How? He's not available.
I in the time. Hey, strictly off talent, he's better. So I'm gonna
I
just
don't
roll
care
with him
about
again.
talent if the talent ain't there.
I think he gonna play full 16 this year, so
No,
he'll
he
be all right.
not.
He'll play a full 16. They don't have a
No,
backup
he's
this year.
not.
He ain't got no choice.
He's gonna get his ass hit and ain't gonna be able to. That's what's gonna happen. Give me 6'2", 6'3", 240. Can do it all. Give me that. Give me Stafford over Carson Wentz too. Actually,
Yeah, I'm not rolling with Stafford or Dak. I like Dak a little bit more
you
than I
tripping?
used to.
Timmy,
Definitely
you
like Dak
tripping?
more than I used
Carson,
to, but I'm taking
Carson
Carson.
Wentz. Carson Wentz got the most talented team in the NFL.
You know what he don't got though? He ain't have last year. The line that the Cowboys had.
The Cowboys
Their line
line
wasn't
last
that
year
good.
was
Like they
beat
couldn't even
up.
run the
What are you
ball
talking
last year.
about?
They couldn't run the ball last year.
The Cowboys line last year was hurt.
Still
Travis
better.
Frederick didn't play a
Still better
snap.
than the Eagles. Still better than the Eagles.
Tyron Smith didn't play, or he had back problems.
Y'all had y'all drafted backup linemen for that purpose.
Connor Williams sucked. He had to put on a lot of weight this
Dude,
offseason to
they
play
had
guard.
the they had the one nigga that was off steroids last year. What's that nigga? The left guard. He was off steroids because he got popped and he missed four
Whew.
games. The left guard for the Eagles, man. That nigga's a
Oh,
Roy, the crazy nigga, man. He was off roids.
they still had Lane Johnson and Jason Peters got hurt though.
Yeah, and Peter, right? Peters got hurt. Like
Tyron
they
Smith
have.
was hurt. We didn't have Travis Frederick and Tyron Smith had back problems.
Yeah, I ain't rolling. I like Wentz a little bit better. He gonna prove it this year.
You tripping. And you know what's crazy? I agree that Wentz got more talent. I completely agree. But he always hurt. Since college,
That's true.
always hurt. Miss me with that. I need my quarterback to be there and to be a leader. Carson Wentz ain't no fucking leader. He acting like a bitch because Nick Foles was the one that everybody loved in the locker room. Be above all of them in that tier though. Chris Sims was
Yep, I
disrespectful
agree.
for putting Carson Wentz above Phillip Rivers.
I guess he was probably bad at how they went out.
I mean, the Patriots own them.
Right. That's true.
Ain't nothing else needed to be said. Like they just own them. It is what it is. We gonna disagree on 12 and 13 though. What's the next five on the list?
All right, next five.
Oh, that's Breeze them, huh?
Yep, Breeze, Brady, Newton, Ryan, Roethlisberger.
Oh, this it get bloody right here.
Like I can't really argue with anything. Well, yes, I can. Um, I will move Deshaun Watson behind all them niggas,
Yep, that's first and foremost.
and I will probably move Andrew Luck probably to the middle of that pack.
And I agree with that too. But
Yeah, at
then
least, but the yeah, but the order,
you know
like
what I
I
would
ain't
do?
that.
I would just swap Brady and Breeze for Luck and Watson.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me.
And after that,
Yep.
I would be cool. A little bit. I really like Cam over Matt Ryan, to be honest.
I think it's a wash.
It's kinda a watch, but Cam
No,
can play.
I like Cam a little better. Yeah, you're right. I'll put Cam over Matt Ryan, but I definitely wouldn't put Cam over Big Ben.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that. Yeah, Andrew Luck and Matt Ryan is really close to me too.
Andrew Luck can run. But another thing with Andrew Luck, him and Deshaun Watson,
Yeah,
availability.
yeah, that's true. Right
I
there.
need you to be there. We should have just included them in that. We should have did 10 through 4.
10 through 4. Yeah, because yep, that's what the group is. Because I think those top three is like top three.
Yeah, top three untouched. Ain't nothing needed to be said. However, I disagree with the order.
Whoa. You what you think? Mahomes three?
Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, I love Mahomes, but one season,
Patrick
man, you gotta go
Mahomes.
behind. I will put him at three.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. He showed us.
He did though. He did. Or even in the playoffs. Even in the
He
playoffs,
showed us
he was holding his nuts all playoffs. Like, what's up?
all season. I don't have a defense at all. Y'all talk about Aaron Rodgers' defenses. At least they only gave up 20 points. My defense giving up 40 religiously. But I got us. We're gonna go score 50. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Easy. Then Aaron Rodgers, but you can make an argument for Russell Wilson. But I got Russell Wilson at 3.
Yeah, you can say you got Russell Wilson at 3, A Rod at 2, and Mahomes at 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have A Rod at 1, but with an arrow going down. Russ and Mahomes, then Russ then Mahomes. But I would say like if Mahomes have anywhere close to the season he just had, he go to jump both.
Teddy
And
this
I
this
think Watson could jump high too, but
Watson can jump.
I need to see him play 16 games,
That but
or at least I
that
need to
ain't
see him at least play 14 games.
it ain't his fault though, because he got the absolute worst line in the league. Well, nope. The Cardinals got the worst.
Yeah,
He got the
I don't know
second
what the
worst line in the
Cardinals was
league.
putting out there last year.
He out Deshaun Watson was out there playing with a bunch of high schoolers on the offensive line. Them dudes suck, but he got a defense. He made the so I'm hoping next year they get in the playoffs and he give me something to rave about because I think I like Deshaun Watson a lot. Really, I like him more than a lot of these quarterbacks.
Yeah, me too.
But Russell Wilson is gonna Russell Wilson, gonna lead the pack, be the corny guy he is, catch dubs, act like it ain't nothing. Aaron Rodgers a question mark this year though. I want to see if he buy in. You think he gonna buy into what's his name, Lafleur?
I think so if it goes well to start. But I do think they needed like a breath of fresh air in there. He needed something to like challenge him. I don't think McCarthy was challenging him anymore. I think it was just like, oh, that's the old coach, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, but another thing with Aaron Rodgers though is he got to stop getting hurt.
Yeah, that's true. He needs to stay in the pocket and stop trying to make it happen all the time. Him and Big Ben though, that's Big Ben problem too. Like they so good at that skill, but like your availability is more important than that one play you make.
You know what that is though? That's the same problem that Mahomes will more than likely run into as he get older. When they was younger, they could really do that shit.
Yeah,
You take them hits. Get a little older, you got to get in there on your Brady wave. 3 seconds is gone. Mahomes, I just think he untouchable right now. I don't care who you put in front of him. He untouchable. You better come out here be ready to score. I see him figure Bill Belichick out.
man, he was in there shredding that Bill Belichick defense.
That young boy got game. Crazy thing is only Andy Reid saw it though, because everybody else passed on his ass.
Uh huh. He was like, let me fine tune this motherfucker, and then we gonna put him out there and let him go run crazy.
Let him throw for 50.
It's crazy though, because the Browns, they said the Browns had one of them, and the Chiefs jumped right in front of us. Jumped right in front of us.
Imagine that though. Imagine if y'all that had Patrick Mahomes.
No, they would have still found a way to fuck it up.
It would have been
Glad
hard
we,
to fuck that one up though. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie
that's
to you.
true. But I'm glad we got where we got it, because
That
now
boy
we
got
ready.
game.
No, we ready.
Yeah, I like y'all team. I like y'all team a lot. All them
Well,
come.
since we went through the top 10, we might as well go to the Browns now.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all season will all come down to one thing though. One
You said
person, I should say.
who is the one person?
Freddie Kitchen.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. It's basically gonna come down if he ready as a head coach to actually be a head coach.
You think he is?
I just hope our defensive coordinator is like very like I don't think he's ready for that side of the ball. I just hope our defensive coordinator is like real tight on what he needs to do and is able to like be able to coach up them.
Who y'all D coordinator? Ain't it it's not Todd Bowles. It's what's the
So
dude name? I can't think of the dude name.
it's homeboy from the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, what's his name though?
Uh, I was just the coach.
Steve, is it Steve something? What is dude name?
Hold on, we about to find out. We about to be like, oh damn. Steve Wilkes.
Steve.
You, yeah, Steve Wilkes. Who I honestly that was what he was. He was a defensive coordinator. Like he should have never been a head coach.
That's true, but y'all better hope Freddie Kitchens is a head coach.
Yeah. But
Cause if not,
see this is the
shit
thing though.
is gonna get ugly in Cleveland.
This is what I'm not. This is what doesn't scare me though. At least he's able to coach the offense. Like this dude was the assistant head coach. Wilkes has been a head coach, and he was the assistant head coach and defensive coordinator for the Panthers too. So like at least he has that experience. So like at least he could be able to be like, all right, I can run the defense, you run the offense. That helps me a lot. And Freddie Kitchens ain't like he called it plays, but he isn't like the main offensive coordinator. Like he hired a coordinator.
Yeah, if they go 50-50, it could work. But if y'all just gotta start out winning. If y'all
Yeah,
start out losing, it's gonna get ugly in that locker room.
but the good thing about it is our schedule to start off the season isn't like hard. Well, I mean the
And
first two games we got the Titans and then the Jets.
that's not too easy games, bro.
It's not two easy games, but it ain't two hard games.
But you gotta think the Titans and the Jets are both gonna come out on some smash mouth shit. Them young boys y'all got ain't ready for that type of game.
We got vets too though. Yeah,
Y'all
we
do
got
got a couple vets, but them
and
two, them two key games for y'all. If y'all can come out and win one or both of them, if y'all could start 2-1 instead of 1-2, or if y'all can start 3-0 or 2-1, y'all good.
yeah, we play the Ravens in our third game. That's gonna be. It's gonna all depend. I think the Ravens. I mean the Rams. We play the Rams in our third game, and that's they might be just the same way as they was last year.
True. That should
They
be a
said,
shit out.
and they said Sue was in the locker room. Basically, he was a problem. Like he wasn't allowing coaches to be coaches. So they
Yeah,
got rid of him. That might be addition by subtraction.
they was saying Sue used to do whatever he wanted to do through the week and just show up on game day.
Yeah, so that might be addition by subtraction for them.
Y'all don't play the Patriots till late though. That's a blessing.
Yeah. Yep, we got the 49ers in there.
Yeah, y'all got the NFC West and the AFC East, right?
Yep.
That AFC East, I think they gonna be good this year. We got them too, actually. The NFC West, you already know what you're getting out there. Rams and the Seahawks. They come into play. You
Yeah,
got the Niners. If Jimmy Garoppolo healthy, they gonna come to play too.
they still lead. Some of them receivers gonna have to emerge on their team. They still don't have no receivers for real.
Man, they got the one receiver that will run straight past Denzel Ward if y'all try to man him up.
I ain't worried about him. He'll run good enough routes.
Shit, if Jimmy G is what they hype him to be, he ain't gotta run good routes.
I ain't worried about him. What nobody running past Ward like that.
I
What you call
guarantee
it was
you,
good though. Which he couldn't shut down what you call it at all though. AB. I'm glad that motherfucker's out the division.
he ain't got a chance with Juju either though.
No, he better at guarding them type of receivers. He's the small niggas that he ain't as good at.
Trust me, he ain't got a chance with Juju.
You ain't worried about Juju.
The
Juju gonna have a great season though.
Pittsburgh really blew it though. They had a chance at having the craziest receiver tandem damn near all time. If they'd have kept them two together for a little bit longer, they'd do
Yeah.
it. Take Big Ben there.
They fuck around and still they fuck around one of them other receivers, a Birds as a star too though. They be fun. I
James,
don't know how they do this shit.
James Washington finally showed some promise.
Yeah.
I could see it.
But yeah, I actually think I think Nick Chubb go end up finishing in the top 10 in rushing this year though. I think that's gonna be the key. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
they
it was freaking malpractice that he didn't start the season as a running. Like I don't what the fuck was Hugh Jackson doing?
trying to lose his job.
Like it don't make no sense like how he didn't start Baker and Nick Chubb. Like Nick Chubb came in and averaged 5 yards a carry and damn near got 1,000 yards rushing, and he only started in like 10 games.
Listen, for y'all to be as good as a lot of Browns fans think y'all gonna be, Nick Chubb is gonna have to at least be top 10 in rushing.
Yeah, then we got Kareem Hunt coming back later in the season.
He got 6 games, right?
Nah, he got 8,
Okay, so what's the name? Don't gotta be. He got to be top 10 that first half of the season.
which I think he can be. And hopefully they done with their experiment of putting Duke Johnson at receiver. That nigga's not a receiver. But we do need to run more screens and shit like that. We didn't run a lot of screens and stuff like that last year.
That's all coordinator though. If a
Yeah,
coordinator don't like screens, he just ain't gonna like screens.
yeah, that's true. But Duke Johnson, he need more opportunities of getting the ball out the backfield as a receiver. He's not a receiver and he's not a running back like that. Like even though he like a third down back. Like he a true third down back. That's what he is. That he not more, no less. Third down back.
A true hybrid.
Yeah, true. Like he James White type of nigga. Like
We
not even
drafted
James
him
White,
as backup.
Dion Lewis type of nigga. Like third down back. Like they tried to start Dion Lewis at the Titans and he ain't show. And then they put Derrick Henry in and that nigga was running downhill and they was like, oh shit, we got a power running game. Because Dion Lewis is not like he's the third down back. Like he can run if it's like space, but he catch out the backfield. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing him as Chubb first and second down, Duke in there for third down.
But when Kareem Hunt come back though,
Then
like
it's out with Duke Johnson because Kareem Hunt can catch it all that and block. So like we don't need a third down back no more. We could just have Nick Chubb in there first down and then Kareem in second and third down. Like that's probably gonna be the big difference.
ain't no well, yeah. Cause he have a whole first half of the season in carry, so that'd be pretty smart for them to do. But what you think y'all defense gonna do?
I think our defense is gonna be like probably a slightly above the average. I do think we're going to get to the passer though. Like we're gonna be a real good pass rush defense, which is gonna come in our favor because I think we're gonna have some leads in some games. Like I think that was perfect for them to get Vernon to be on the. Even though I don't think he's that good, I do think he still can like pass rush and like who we had on the opposite side was Agba. He didn't even play like that much, and then we had Jamie Collins was like our other pass rusher, and that nigga only had 7 quarterback hurries. He had 5 sacks, but he had 7 quarterback hurries the whole season. Like that's awful. So like now we actually got somebody that can like put some pressure on them and like actually be able to give some balance to us. So I
Yeah,
actually think our pass rush will be good, and our corners is pretty good too.
yeah. I was just about to say, do you think y'all gonna finish? Y'all was top. Y'all like top five, top 10 internal and takeaways this year, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna finish that high again. We ain't gonna finish that high, but our defense gonna be pretty good because it was really just Ward and Darius Randall. Like they were like getting after it.
Would
Their
you
homeboy carry CJ Carey.
would you rather have a defense that give up a lot of yards but get a lot of takeaways, or a defense like Dallas that don't give up too many yards but don't get no takeaways?
So I would rather have your defense for our offense because I just want our offense on the field as much as we can, and I feel like well you don't give up yard, you get a lot of 3 and outs and shit like that. I feel like we got the ball back, but like teams will have like 6 7 minute drives on us a lot, like just
Yeah,
eating up clock. So we only got 4 or 5 possessions in a half, like because the team had the ball the whole half.
yeah, that's true. And the crazy thing is, I would rather have a defense like yours that get all the takeaways.
It makes sense though, because like the way your offense is set up, you want shorter fields, because
Yep.
then you can just employ Zeke. And I think our last year our offense needed a lot of space to like actually work. We done a lot of different motions and stuff like that. We wasn't as good in the red zone, which I think also might be different this year because we got Odell. Like I feel like he's a real good red zone player. So.
Yeah, he getting doubled in the red zone though.
But like if you double him, like you gonna fuck like then what? Like then Joku just go like he gonna have to be big for us too. Like
And
that's where like he
and
gonna have to step up.
and if a team make Njoku beat them, y'all lose.
Yes and no. Like he got the talent to really beat a team though. Like
He got the talent, but he ain't did it.
yeah, he young. He's still only 23 years old. Like he's young. Like just turned 23. So like I don't know. Maybe he just don't got the maturity yet. But like he definitely got the talent, and he getting that seam, and like he got the speed that he can go over the top, but he's just not as consistent. That's
Yeah,
why Chubb kind of important. Landry, I'm not a crazy fan about Landry. That nigga had 149 targets and 81 receptions last year. That's awful.
he had 140. How many?
Four
149.
targets, yep, and 81
Wow.
receptions. And 81 receptions. That's awful. He dropped a lot of passes last year that were underrated. By I don't think people noticed that. That nigga was a drop king last year.
Well, now y'all got two receivers that's got crazy hands but drop easy ones.
Yeah, because Odell will drop the easy one. Shit, all these niggas. Callaway got open a lot last year and was
Oh yeah,
dropping them bitches.
Callaway just can't catch.
Man, his speed though, like he and his route runner, like he's a real good deep route runner, but he just
Just
couldn't
can't
catch.
catch.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting. The offense could be so explosive though.
Yeah, y'all offense gonna be scary. If y'all O line is anything though, y'all gonna be
Yeah,
real scary.
That's another problem though. Our left tackle situation is not it's not the best at all.
Yeah, he gonna have to hold his own though, because if he just let ends beat him all game or all year, it's gonna be a long season for Baker.
Yeah, but the rest of our line is really good. Like our interior, that's the thing. Like we gonna be able to run the ball because our interior line is just really good.
Yeah, Nick Chubb super good too though. He I ain't know he was as good as he was last year though. I ain't gonna even lie. And I watched him
Yeah,
in college. I ain't know he was gonna be what he was.
motherfuckers just eat up yards. That's the main thing. Like he just eats up yards.
Georgia got another running back though that tore his ACL last year, so he should be
Oh
good
yeah,
this year. What's his name? His name's Zeus. Zeus. His name like Zamir White, I think. Pretty sure that's his name. They call him Zeus. He was crazy in high school. I don't know how he gonna come back off the ACL, but
yeah.
was a problem.
Yeah, our big thing though, our big thing for our defense is our linebacking core. We need them to definitely step up because our defensive line should be really good. Like Ogunjobi and Richardson in the middle, and then Miles and Vernon on the outside should be really good. It's up to our linebackers if they gonna play.
That's that, that's a scary situation right there. Your linebackers being your weak link. That's a scary
Yep,
situation.
that's the weak link though, because Ogunjobi was damn near a Pro Bowler last year, and Richardson and Sheldon Richardson, like that nigga always showing. We got good
But
depth on the defensive line too.
the dudes y'all drafted supposed to be good though. The what was his name? Taki.
Oh yeah, Taki Stone.
Yeah, he's supposed to be good.
Or yeah, from BYU, yeah, he's supposed to be good, but I ain't seen much of BYU play. Nigga
Yeah,
had
me neither.
118 tackles last year, nine tackles for loss, 3 sacks.
Hey, one thing I do know for sure is them Mount West linebackers, if they got
Yeah,
a
them
lot of
niggas is
tackles, they
crack.
usually be good.
Yeah, them niggas crack too.
Yeah, facts. Cause I was not sold on Leighton Vander Esch last year.
Oh yeah, that nigga was a monster last year.
He
Damn,
was
we got a nigga from
nigga.
Alabama too, Mac Wilson.
Which one?
Mac Wilson,
Oh yeah.
linebacker from Alabama though, he should be pretty decent. So hopefully that'll be our weekly. But we can go over to the oh yeah, another player though, Greedy Williams, he been looking good in training camp too.
You said
I
who?
don't know, Greedy Williams. I don't know how this nigga fell to us, but thank God.
Yeah. He
Thank
must have
God.
they must he must have went in them interviews like I'm that nigga, fuck all y'all. Somebody gonna take me in the first round, bitch. He had to, cause ain't no way he should have fell out of the first round.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But thank God he on our team. Like this nigga. I'm like, what? Greedy in the
He
second
gonna
round, and they said he been balling out in training. He got like interceptions like almost each day.
yeah, he gonna be good. He gonna be all right. The only thing is this year both of them boys young still.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
yeah. That's kind of
And
why that's probably why they went and got Morgan Burnett to be one of our safeties because they like we need him and then we got Demaris Reynolds still at safety. So we got some
right, somebody that done
safeties, got
seen
some
a lot of
vets.
football. You know who would have been like way a perfect safety for y'all? Eric Weddle.
Yeah, where did he end up going?
I don't even
Let's see.
remember, but
Let's
I know
see.
he the type of safety that'll get them and right where they need to be and tell them to play, and he'll be right about 60%
Oh,
of the time.
that's where you at, right? That's I was just listening to a podcast about that. That nigga's on the Rams.
See him to leave and Marcus Peter. Oh my God, and Aaron Donald. Whew. If Jared Goff could be any like level above average, the Rams should make another run, another Super Bowl run. Last year they weren't supposed to be there though.
Oh man, crazy, crazy. I'm looking forward to this season though. I'm thinking 9 games, 9 to 10 games, and that should get us to the playoffs.
The AFC is so deep though. Like
That's why I'm thinking 9 to 10 games though, because I think it's gonna be a lot of teams with at least 7 wins.
it could go that way, but I think it's gonna go that way for either the AFC or the NFC. Like one or the other is gonna have like hella 8-8, 9-7 type shit, and it's gonna be vicious. I can't really tell you which one I think is gonna have them teams, but I know one of them gonna be super tight. Usually it's the NFC, but this year I
Yeah.
can easily see it being the AFC. But I know the NFC East gonna be tight, and the NFC South should be tight. This might just be this might we
Shit,
might get one of
I
the
like
greatest
the
years of football ever.
I like the North too. Shit,
North and
I like the Packers and the Vikings still. It's just all
yeah,
depending on Kirk
same.
Cousins.
I like the Lions too.
Yeah,
I,
somebody else is telling me that they like the Lions this year,
with
and
Snap and
and of
Trey
course
Flowers
and the Bears still is the Bears. Like they still got
or the
that
Bears,
coaching staff.
that defense gonna be crazy, and you know they gonna make Mitchell Trubisky throw the easiest of balls. The NFC gonna be crucial, but at the same time, you got the AFC West gonna be crucial. The AFC North gonna be crucial. The South, you got the Texans and the Colts, and the
Yep,
Titans gonna be 8-8 or 9-7, and you
always.
and I think the Jets gonna be good. This football season gonna be crazy. But at the same time, it's gonna be that team that everybody think is good right now. There's gonna be shit tea,
Always happen.
like Jacksonville
Always happen.
last year.
Shit, I expect them to have a bounce back year too.
I do too.
I keep forgetting y'all niggas got Randall Cobb, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, y'all got Noah Brown. What Noah Brown? David, you heard any buzz about Noah Brown again?
Uh, Noah Brown was probably gonna get cut. The thing
Damn.
that's the thing that saved Noah Brown, I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Ain't nobody reporting or nothing's pointing at it. Was Allen when they asked Allen Hearns to take a pay cut, he wanted to test the market.
Okay.
He said, but they still got like he want to test the market. If don't nobody offer him what they was gonna give him on a pay cut, he want to come back type shit. It's one of them
Oh, okay.
deals. But we got a receiver from Toledo, from the University of Toledo, who been taking the top off the defense since
Yeah, John
OTAs.
Bake Johnson. I heard about him.
Yeah, and they really like that dude. And it was gonna be a toss up between him and Noah Brown, because you know Noah Brown a top tier blocking receiver in the league
Yeah.
already. He damn near a tight end on the blocking side, but
Oh shit, that really happened.
What?
I forgot about Jason Witten coming back.
Yeah, he not playing. He because I was scared that he was gonna be out there like he used to, trying to play every snap. But they nipped that shit in the bud. He pretty much gonna be like Sean Lee,
Okay,
a,
because
a on-field coach.
Which squad was decent last year when he played? This
Jarwin.
huh.
Yeah, he was okay. The we need Jason Witten for them third downs though. I ain't gonna fake them other motherfuckers to play first and second down. Third and short, y'all go y'all ass to the bench. Cause I know for a fact Jason Witten is gonna get open. He gonna catch it and he gonna get the first down. Them young boys gotta sit them clutch situations out.
Yeah, y'all defense should be back good. So
Oh, our defense is gonna be crazy. As long as Jeff Heath ain't starting again.
guess who's slated to start?
He better not. They better start Georgia Loca. If we start Jeff Heath, we in trouble again. But it's still like a lot of in the Cowboys rumor mill. It's a lot of talk about them trying to go get what's his name, Eric Berry.
Oh, okay. He a free agent still?
Yep.
Damn.
Still
My father.
still talks about that, but he got to get off all of that all of that protesting and well, not really protesting, but they ain't trying to bring nothing negative to the locker room, or not even
Uh,
negative. No, no. I'm trying to figure out what word to use to explain. It's kind of like the same thing with the Panthers. How the Panthers was with Eric Reed. Like we don't need that type shit. Like we all on one accord right now. You come to this bitch, we need you to be on the same tier we on. Pretty
no, that
much.
makes sense. Yeah. What's you got any breakout players for your for the team?
Uh, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm gonna give you two of them, three of them actually. Michael Gallup gonna have a huge year.
I mean, the motherfucker he get open.
He's gonna have a huge year. On the defensive side, Xavier Woods is gonna have a. He gonna be a Pro Bowler this year. And then my toss up or X factor or whatever you want to call it is the Tony Pollard, the rookie we drafted fourth round from Memphis. He like a Duke Johnson type of back, but I think he can actually run between tackles. I think he gonna be all right. But Michael Gallup and X Woods is gonna break out this year.
All right, I would definitely be on the lookout for them boys.
What else I got about us, man? I think I think Kellen Moore gonna shock a lot of people too. And I think it's gonna all be a bunch of basic little bullshit that Linehan could have did to make the offense better, but he didn't do.
I mean, Caleb Moore is definitely a fresh. A lot of y'all been on Linehan case for a long ass time.
Hey, 2014 said the same shit about Linehan. That offense
Yeah,
was
yeah, they
horrible.
run the same offense.
Man, hey, every third down, run to the first down sticks and turn around. And Cole Beasley get an option every time. I never seen nothing like it. My first time watching it on the R22, it, I was I didn't really have no explanation because I was like, damn, Dez was right. That was the first thing that came to my mind. That offense was terrible.
Damn, looking at this thing, somebody predicted that Russell Wilson would be better than all the quarterbacks in that draft.
That year,
Yep, that year.
who was the first round quarterbacks that year?
It was RG3 and Andrew Luck.
Mariota, not Mariota. I'm tripping. That was Daniels.
Yeah, it was Mariota and
RG3,
Winston
Andrew Luck.
together.
Now,
You said what?
who was the second quarterback in RG3 draft?
It was no, nigga. It was Andrew Luck. It was
Okay,
RG3 and Andrew Luck.
yeah, I thought I was tripping.
Yeah.
Damn, he was spot on. Who was that? Who
It's some
predicted that?
random thread I'm in.
Uh,
Nigga pick that shit though.
that was a hard one right there, though. You gotta tip your hat to him.
I don't know how I seen it because I seen Russell Wilson at Wisconsin and at NC. What is it? NC State. I was like,
Yeah,
he good, but like,
I seen him at Wisconsin, and I ain't think I thought he was all right, but I ain't think much of him either. My boy got to the league and was like, "Oh yeah, let's do this shit."
right.
What you with how many games you got y'all winning this year?
The Browns. I want to say nine, but truthfully, I think 10. I was just looking at the schedule again. I was thinking 10, but nine would be good. That's a two-game improvement from last year, basically. But I think we should be better than a two-game improvement from last year. I think we should be able to cut out all that the kicks. But I say 9-7 for sure.
Yeah, I think y'all. I got y'all getting 10.
If we get 10, we're gonna make the playoffs though. If we get 10, it'll be like for sure. Because I think the Patriots probably gonna win 12 or 11, probably 11, probably 11. One of the Texans or the Colts gonna win 11. I don't know which one. Then the other one probably gonna win 10. Then the Chiefs probably win 12 or 13. Chargers probably win 11. They probably get the other wild card, one of the wild card spots.
Yeah, It all the whole league depends on what AFC team gonna be that team that ain't as good as everybody thought, and what NFC team gonna be that team that ain't gonna be as good as everybody thought. I hope it's Philly though. I hope Philly is like they was when they put together that dream team. Remember when they got Namdi Awesome Guard and all of them dudes? They thought they was finna be crazy, and they was terrible that year.
Yeah, that's because some of them niggas fell off though.
Bingo.
They fuck around with Michael Vick.
Carson Wentz. Well, nah, that was more Chip Kelly than anything, though.
Yeah, that too. That dickhead.
I think we got about 19 too, though. But all of I feel like we got if we start out slow, we in trouble. We fucking around miss the playoffs. To be honest, that's the one thing we cannot afford this year. Is this a slow start? Our last uh our last 5 games. Listen to this: New England on the road, Buffalo at home, Chicago on the road, the Rams at home, Philly on the road, Redskins at home. A tough finish.
All right, I guess you want to predict what you think the Cowboys gonna win?
You said what?
What you think the Cowboys gonna? How many games you think the Cowboys gonna win?
I think we got 9 to 10.
9-7. You know this the odd year. This the odd year.
Or 10. It all depends on our start, really. We can go anywhere from 9-7 to
Seven
11.
and
Oh no, hell no,
to 7-9.
nah, yeah,
It's
you.
an odd year.
I don't give a fuck about that. That was before that. Barring
Niggas will
injury,
literally go 7-9, 13-3, 7-9, 12-4. Like what?
barring injury, we cool. We that was back when we had my boy Romo, man. He used to always be hurt, but he was a savage. And we ain't had no defense. That's the one thing we got now that's gonna balance all of that shit out. We had niggas like Roy, bum man. When you trying to do the next joint, you said Monday or Tuesday next week.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday we can do a recap of the first Hard Knocks episode.
Okay, and the Hall of Fame game next week too, ain't it?
I thought that was this week. What is
Is it this week?
or is it next Thursday?
I thought it was next Thursday. It might be this Thursday though. Let me
It
check.
is August 1st. Tomorrow. Shit. Or today. Damn, bruh. Football is already started. It's
Hey,
early as hell.
shout out, shout out to the NBA.
Yeah, they put the pressure on these niggas.
Not only that, they gave us enough content to last
Right.
until
To
football.
uh Yeah, this wasn't even that slow of a July for real.
That's a fact. My boy Kawhi Leonard made it worth it.
And then next year the Olympics and next year is the Olympic year, so
Yep, this year FIBA year though. FIBA
Yeah,
about to
this
start.
this this FEMA team though, boy, these niggas about to be terrible.
Oh no, it's about to be all the young boys out there trying to go
No,
ISO.
no. All them niggas is cold too. It's like Kimba, Donovan Mitchell. Then you got Drummond,
Hey, it's about to be all
PJ
the young boys.
Tucker.
PJ Tucker is perfect for the Olympics, actually.
Yeah,
But
he like what Iguodala made the Olympic team.
it's about to be all the young boys out there going ISO. Jason Tatum about to get in his bag.
He about to lose.
Probably is gonna lose, but they gonna lose in style. Actually, you know what?
No, we
Most of
ain't
them
losing.
losing, man.
We ain't losing. These other niggas is
It's too
terrible.
much.
So
And Dame gonna be out there. Ain't no way
no,
Dame.
no, he ain't going. He ain't going.
Dame pulled out.
hmm It's like I'm telling you, it's like Kimba and Donovan, and I don't know who else on the team.
James Harden still going.
Nope.
Oh, oh.
I'm telling you. Hold on, let me look at the FIBA shit.
I
It's
know Zion ain't going either.
yeah. He pulled. Yep, he pulled out.
Oh, dang.
Let's see.
Kuzma still. Kuzma.
Hell, what I'm about to say? Really? That's where we fall to, Kuzma.
Jason Tatum gonna have to go crazy. My boy Tatum, he built like that though. He getting this bad.
And Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
A lot of Donovan Mitchell.
They gonna need a real point guard out there though. Who playing the point? Kemba.
Ooh. Look at the first two names is just that's what tell you what the talent. Ooh, this is a terrible team, my nigga.
Kevin Love and Kemba Walker.
Nope. Harrison Barnes and Jalen Brown.
No way.
Drummond, Montrez Harrell, Kuzma, Brook Lopez, Kyle Lowry, Middleton, Mitchell. Oh, now they got to cut the roster still. They got to cut the roster. This ain't good though.
Yeah.
Nigga, the best name is Kimba. Then the second next name Mitchell. Then after that, Tatum. Yeah, like you said, baby. Miles Turner, Middleton
Oh,
will be the
hey,
third best player.
hey, one thing for sure. Hold on. Don't disrespect Jason Tatum like that.
He ain't played good last year.
He had a ball hog on his team.
Oh, that nigga was just he got that Kobe-itis, that long two-itis.
Jason Tatum is gonna work them niggas in the Olympics. He gonna look like Melo out there. That team do suck though. They gonna be too athletic still. Play a lot of defense. Canada got niggas like Anthony Bennett playing for him, so it could always be worse.
No, I don't think he could make the Canada roster. Let me see, Team Canada. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be sorry if RJ Barrett don't play.
He probably ain't. If I'm the Knicks, I'm not letting him play, even though he needed because he looked bad in summer league.
Well, he looked bad the first two games. He looked good after that.
He
Y'all
looked
niggas
bad.
ain't, y'all
He
niggas
looked
ain't watched the rest of summer
he,
league.
he looked bad in summer league. Even the game you talking about where he scored like 20 something, he looked bad. Like his he looked clumsy. He wasn't them type of players. He just looked clumsy to me. And them type dudes that always get hurt, i.e. Lonzo Ball.
Here we go. Team Canada. Team Canada full roster. So we got Lakeel Alexander Walker, RJ Barrett, Aaron Best. I don't know who the fuck that is. Kim Birch, Chris Boucher, O'Shea Brissett. I don't know who that fuck that is. He played on Syracuse. Dylan Brooks, Brandon Clark,
Damn, Dylan
Aaron
Brooks still on
Dorkemp, Lou Dort, Shea, Melvin Ejim. He used to play in the
it?
league back in the day.
Shay playing for them too. Shay Alexander,
Both Gilgis and Nikhil Alexander,
Alexander.
the one on the Hornets.
They he'll play for the or just play for the Pelicans. Don't disrespect my
I
guy.
mean Pelicans. Brady Haslett, the nigga with the clip that used to play for Oregon. Corey Joseph. Damn, it's a lot of people. They gotta cut down. Damn, they actually got enough niggas to where they gotta cut down their roster.
Yeah, that team sound like a better situation than the US team, nigga.
Cobb Gallen, Trey Lyles, Jamal Murray, Kelly Olynyk, Nick Stauskas, Tristan Thompson.
Wow.
Niggas forget Tristan Thompson, big Canadian.
I tell you what, Nikhil Alexander Walker is a gamer.
Yeah, I like that nigga. That nigga was out there dialing niggas up.
Man, he was out there doing whatever he wanted to do. RJ Barrett sucked though. He don't even suck. Yeah, he sucked. He sucked in summer league, but I think his game just hella clumsy. If he can tighten that up, he'll be alright. But
All right, man. Let's hop up off of here. We'll be back on Monday or
back
Tuesday.
up Monday, man.
All right, we out.